Working friend, it's so good to see you. I hope you've been having an amazing day, or better yet, I hope you've been making it an amazing day. Okay, so welcome to Networking Know How. This is where I give you some free tips on how to network more stress free, like we do in our Down and Dirty Networking community. And today I've got a great topic for you, and it's actually been a theme for the past week and discussions that I've had. How do you transform networking from a chore to an opportunity? And so we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to give you one simple thing you can do and then three simple steps to make it happen immediately after this video. So stay tuned. So first things first, make sure you have access to chats so that we can engage. And if you have questions or if you want to have comments and participate in the discussion, by all means, jump into comments. Even if you're watching on replay, I engage with every comment that comes on live or on replay. You also can private message if you feel more comfortable engaging that way. And I do reply to all of those as well. Now, before I go into how you transform networking from a chore to an opportunity, if we haven't connected yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Laura Morlando, the Stress Commando, and I am the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. Now, I don't know about you, but it's been kind of a week. There's just been a lot. It's been a full plate week, as I like to say. I choose my words very carefully to make sure that what I focus on expands, and to say anything negative that it's been overwhelming or stressful suggests I want more of that. And I don't. I'm sure you don't either. So instead, I will say my plate is full. And the great news is the majority of the things that are on the plate, they're fabulous. They're all yummy things, just a lot of them. So you just kind of have to put one foot in front of the other, know when to rest between bites, as it were, and keep on going. Let me know if that's been you this week. And when it comes to networking, when you're in a headspace like this and you think about networking, most people are like, oh, it's just one more thing to do on the log of fires of to-dos. If that sounds like, this resonates with you, let me know. And especially networking in general, it depends on your definition of networking that will determine how you view it. So here's what I mean. When it comes to networking, most people think of traditional networking, which is very transactional. And it's why it's also called transactional networking, where you're exchanging a lead or referral, or you're exchanging job offers. And it's, hi, my name is, here's my business card, buy my stuff, hire me, promote me, some kind of ask situation, whether it be at a mixer, a formal meeting, or some kind of an event. Whether you're a corporate professional, entrepreneur, there's all kinds of networking events that we do. Or even when you're doing online networking, one-to-one in social media, it still can kind of feel very salesy and very transactional. So when you're thinking things more traditional, transactional, it would make sense that networking feels more like a chore, because it's the chore of exchanging leads, referrals, and jobs. It's a task, right? But if you look at another way of networking, which we call relational networking here in Down and Dirty Networking, relational networking is zero transactions, has nothing to do with sales pitches or trying to make an ask for something. We define relational networking as having meaningful conversations to learn from and about someone to build lasting and authentic relationships. So if you want to transform from a chore to an opportunity, my advice would be for you to first adjust your mindset about networking. Adjust a relational networking mindset. Now, even if you are looking for leads and job offers and you're going to a more traditional networking event or meeting, when you walk into that room with more of a relational mindset, the stress and the burden just melt away, because you're looking for meaningful conversations. You're looking for ways to learn from and about somebody. You're allowing things to happen more organically, or as we say in one of our core values, and if you've watched for a while, you've heard me say this multiple times: talk less, question more. Get curious. Talk less, question more. And so if you're asking more questions, there's nothing to memorize, no sales pitch. Did I get it right? Those perfectionists out there listening, if you're like me, like a perfectionism, you don't have to think you got it wrong, right? It's being curious. Even this, where I'm having to find my words because it's the end of the day and I'm a little bit exhausted, my brain's a little tired. It's okay. because you're being authentic and your goal is to have a meaningful relationship, a meaningful conversation rather, so that you can build a relationship. So let's talk about how I put in the title, how you transform networking from being a chore to an opportunity. When I'm describing an opportunity, it's not an opportunity to sell or buy something or get the thing that you want. An opportunity is a much broader definition in the way that it's intended. An opportunity could be to raise your vibrational energy. If you've had a day, your plate's been full, maybe, just maybe, you need to be around powerful, positive, forward thinking people, heart centered professionals that are just going to lift you up on a day where you're struggling to lift yourself up. That may be what you need. And it's possible you become that for somebody else. Maybe you walk in there saying, I'm going to focus on raising everyone's vibrational energy. And for me to do that, I have to show up a little bit more powerfully. It feels good to give. And the easiest way to flip an analytical mind or a mind that's struggling with too many to dos and a very full plate is to give and be of service and to matter and make a difference. So get curious to see, who can I help? Who do I have some expertise, or who can I just raise their vibrational energy with a smile, kind word, and listen to them and get curious and show I really care about what they have to say and what I have to learn from them or about them. This is the magic that unlocks true potential for you. I just saw a video on LinkedIn. I need to try and see how I can save it. And if I can, I'll tag you, I'll put it in comments. But it was a cute little video of the possibility of unlikely partnerships and collaborations. And the video showed this cute little puppy with a rooster. Comment if you've seen this, but it's a cute little puppy and a rooster. And the puppy is just licking all over the rooster's beak. And the rooster's just kind of sitting there letting the puppy do its thing. In the next frame of the video, you see the puppy on the back of the rooster. And the rooster is carrying the puppy all around and helping the puppy get up steps and areas that the puppy can't get to. And apparently, these two are great friends. Now, who would have thought a puppy and a rooster? These are the two most uncommon and most unlikely pairings that you could think about. But what an amazing opportunity for a truly rewarding relationship. They got out of their way. They allowed things to happen organically by having a meaningful conversation. They didn't pre-qualify, prejudge somebody. Let's just get to know each other. Let's be curious. And oh my gosh, we connect. We're synergistically aligned. When you allow the magic to unfold organically, the synergy and synchronicities will happen for you. And so the opportunities are endless. They're actually limitless, and you can't predict what they are. Like I said, today was a full day. I had a call with my mastermind group today, and I was looking for ways that I could really pour into them. And what I didn't know is they were going to pour into me. And I had this great opportunity. This aha was something somebody said to about something unrelated to me, was exactly the solution I needed to overcome a challenge I had not yet identified what the core problem was. And so I couldn't even articulate it to ask for help. But because I was listening to the conversation and being curious and asking questions and taking notes, I realized that conversation they were having provided the insight I needed to identify the challenge, call it out, and come up with a solution. Couldn't have predicted that walking into the conversation. I didn't walk in thinking, oh my gosh, what can I sell today? What can I learn? Nope, I'm going to be open today, and I'm going to see who I can help and raise their vibrational energy, and what can I learn. And little did I know, I'd learned this thing that I absolutely needed. I hadn't yet identified. I have many more of those stories, and I'm sure you do too. Hey, thanks for watching. I see some people watching live. I'm sure you have these same stories. When you allow the relationship, the meaningfulness of a conversation to unfold, that is when the magic happens. So, step number one in turning your networking from being a chore to an opportunity is adopting a relational networking mindset. No matter whether you're doing traditional networking, no matter whether you're just engaging in friendly conversation with a coworker or somebody when you're out and about doing errands in your day, or maybe you're attending a 100% relational event like if you were attending Down and Dirty Networking, because that's what we're all about. It doesn't matter what type of activity or engagement or conversation you have. If you adopt a relational networking mindset to have a meaningful conversation, to learn from and about somebody, that is when the magic will happen. And you will be shocked and amazed that maybe, just maybe, the solutions will come from the most unlikely sources. The synergies and synchronicities will unfold in a way you could have never predicted, like the rooster and that puppy. All right. So hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully you guys can start looking at networking in a refreshing way because it truly is the life raft off the island of alone and it is your professional easy button. Nobody should feel like they're all alone and the only one going through something. And nobody should look at networking as it is a chore. You should really be looking forward to doing it because it's an opportunity to grow you. It's an opportunity for you to grow and matter in somebody else's life or business. All right, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Tag a friend if you thought this was helpful, or give me a thumbs up, or share this with your friends and coworkers. And stay tuned for every Wednesday afternoon between 3:30 and 5:30 Central, because this is when I go live for networking know-how. And fun tip for those still watching till the end, we do have a newsletter called Networking Boost that drops live every other Wednesday, and it just dropped this morning. So if you have not already subscribed to that, check on Facebook or on LinkedIn, and you'll see the post for today. And you can go ahead and opt in and subscribe to Networking Boost, our bi-monthly, I think that's how you say that, every other week newsletter, Networking Boost. Okay, friend, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday. But until then, happy networking.